Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I was able to watch the video of the travel commando, and I really see how the progress of that house is moving. Of Brian, it is really moving very, very well. And big up to everybody who have actually come to join hands to support the travel commando in that project. Big up and much respect to all of you. We really, really do appreciate. In today's video, I would actually want to hand a few things. But before we go to the main part of the video, I would really, really want first of all to echo it out that I've seen how the travel commando is actually working so hard to ensure that that project is a success. It's really, really very, very interesting. And, even when it is raining, it's trying all its best to ensure that all is moving well. You see, the way the travel commando is handling that project is actually handling that project like he's building his own house. He has passion for it. He has put a lot of his energy. You can imagine he's waking up very early in the morning, like any other person who goes to work, on the site very early in the morning. He leaves his family behind and he goes and try to change the narrative in this family of Brian, and is really, really trying all that each and every day. And I wish individuals outside there would actually appreciate, even if you are not putting your money there, but you are really seeing the good thing this man is doing, the travel command is doing. Even just a word of thank you is encouragement. Even if you are not contributing anything, but I really, really want to give a very, very big credit to the travel commando and his team for actually standing very, very strong amidst all these challenges. But what he always keep on asking is that please that we keep on praying for them so that actually the project becomes a success. I was actually, when I was watching the video, I saw they were talking about a snake in that hole, and you can imagine somebody was there digging that part. I think maybe it's going to be a septic tank, or I really have not got that right. But there was a snake there, and you can imagine if the person was digging there and something happened. But we really thank God that no one was harmed, and the project is continuing, very, very strongly, which is actually a very, very good thing. So big up to the travel command and the team, and also our good people who are actually supporting. We really appreciate. Yes, I wish other people would actually see what this man is doing and they appreciate, instead of actually, looking for words to try to destroy his name, trying to create confusion just because you don't want to see the house of Brian be a success. It's actually very, very bad. Very, very bad. So, but there's nothing that is going to block that project. It's actually moving very well and it's going to be a success in Jesus' name. The Trump commando has been proven, and all of us, we know that it's actually doing something that is amazing, in the community, and much respect to him. So let's go to the main part of this video. Actually, the fisherman is actually out on bail, is out of bail, and the person who have helped this man to come out is actually the so-called the savior of the village, as I will be playing a clip here. So he's the one who organized for the lawyer for Kintu, so that he can look for ways of coming out from the court. You see, let me tell you, there is a force behind Kintu, and it's the reason why he's very much confident in whatever things that he's doing. And the way I'm seeing, times actually is going to reach where all this kind of things will actually stop, because we have now started seeing, you know, actually he was advising him that please do not talk about things of the court, because whatever you put outside there will be used against you. But let me tell you, Kintu is a person who cannot keep quiet. Even when you want to put a padlock in his mouth, he will never keep quiet. You know, his reasoning capacity is actually very, very low. Very, very low. You know, very, very low. So there is no way you are going to tell the fisherman to keep quiet because they still want to swim in the waters. There is no way. You cannot tell the fish that please stop swimming on the water, because in the mindset he knows that that's where, you know, that is his home and everything. So Kito has come out and is still babbling a lot of words, you know, he's still talking with a lot of vigor, a lot of energy, you know, and he's not minding. He does not care, he does not mind. But you see, everything has time and everything will come to an end one day. You see, Gaiety podcast used to talk like he's on top of everything. And now, as you have seen from the previous video, you know, Gaiety podcast YouTube platform is no longer in existence. But you see, some of the things we have been talking about them for quite a very, very good time, that it is not actually good to fight a person who have really changed your life. If you remember very, very well, most of these individuals who have actually turned against the travel commando, they have actually been at his home. They have ate from there. They have done whatever thing they want to do from. They have done it, and the travel commando was able to build, you know, for them their platforms. And now when they started making some money on the platform, you know, they started now misbehaving and calling the travel commando all sorts of names, which was, you know, it's not actually right. You know, I've seen a lot of these individuals throwing a lot of words towards the travel commando. But the good thing about this is that I'm now starting to see that actually karma is catching with a lot of these individuals. You know, karma is catching with a lot of these people, because you can now see the same week Kintu was arrested, you know, the same kind of days or weeks, you know, days, let me say days, when Kintu was arrested, actually Gaiety platform went down. And you see, this is a very, very serious warning to some of these so-called the negative reactors. Please, some of these individuals actually don't have work, and they rely on their YouTube platforms, you know, for everything, both medical, maybe assisting their family, you know, helping their relatives, and you know, they rely on these YouTube platforms. But they don't understand that actually what you are putting outside there to feed your people has a lot of impact on individuals that you are actually crucifying and talking badly about them. That's what they don't understand. You know, they don't understand that, you know. As we're going to watch this clip that I'm going to play, actually, let's first of all watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue from there. Now, please watch the video from the beginning up to the end, and please, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. Let's watch this clip, then let me come back.
He was accused of filming at the court, you know. Mura took the cases there, as you heard from there, but 2 of them were dropped. Yeah, then the case that proceeded was for the filming at the court, and I know that's a very small case. That's a very, very small case, a very small case. And my lawyer will do something good. Yeah, yesterday was for the mention. Then so my advice to my brother is just don't talk about the case, because anything that you say, it will be used against you at the court. Yeah, so right now just do your vlogs very well, guys. You know, guys, for me, let us try to reason like this. I don't know why Mura keep on arresting them there. I don't know, because it does not add up. Sometimes I do ask myself, is this guy learned? Because why do you want to pick her? It's like an elephant fighting with a snake. Yeah, I know snake is very dangerous, yeah. But the likes of the types of the people that is supposed even to fight with are like let me say Jalango. Jalango is an MP of Ogobina is being fought, and is 3 times richer than him, but they don't have time for that. Just leave the case there. The case of threatening, Gintu cannot threaten.
No. So you have watched that clip, and now you understand actually how this so-called the savior of the village actually reasons. When I look very, very keenly, this man talks without listening to himself. The travel commander is not fighting anybody. He's not. He's actually defending himself. That's what he's doing. He's defending himself against individuals who are actually, intentionally want to harm them. And this is not only about the travel commando family. It is for the benefit of the community. Let me tell you, there is no need for Kintu to leave his own village and coming to make videos at the gates of the travel command. And he has not done this one, twice, or what. He has done it several times. And this time around, he had gone to attack the travel commando, at the site. So when this guy comes out and say he does not understand why the travel commando is arresting these boys, it means you yourself, you actually don't have the brains. You want to tell us that you actually don't know what is happening. You actually don't know what is happening. So this individual is actually very happy seeing what Kintu is doing, and to him it's okay. As his uncle was able to block the road, all that is okay for him. But when it comes to the issue of the travel commando family, even when they are oppressing them in a very, very harsh way, this man is happy to see what is actually happening. Let me tell you, sometimes it is not good to talk when you are drunk. Sometimes people actually need to talk when they are sober. Because the way I look at this guy, I think also himself probably drinks a lot, because his type of reasoning is not for a mature person. In that very video, he said the travel commando should just leave the fisherman, I should leave the fisherman. So if these are minor cases, according to what he's saying, that his lawyer will be in position just to crush these cases, and these are useless cases, why are you now saying that the travel commando should just leave, this type of cases, because that is not his class? The people that he's supposed to be fighting with is Jalango, and these other groups of people. But fighting the so-called Kintu is not of his class. So if Kintu and the group and you yourself knows that the travel commando is not of your class, why do you go and look for trouble? Why? Why do you go and look for trouble, yet actually you know that these issues is not the travel commando that is looking for the fight? It is you guys who are actually bringing all these problems, all these fights in this community is because of some of these individuals like Kintu. You know, there is actually no need to blame the travel commando for the things that are actually happening. Him who is talking is actually a contributing factor towards what is happening in the village. He is the one encouraging them, to fight the travel commando. But the good thing about this story is that Kintu was able to fall on the wrong part of the coin. And now it's a reason why now they are crying. This man, according to his talk, let me tell you, they're facing these court issues, and it's actually tough. Of course, people try to sanitize here and there, but the truth of the matter is the issue is in court and the hearing will be soon. So there is no need to make noise. There is no need to make noise. Relax yourself. Let's wait how your lawyer will handle the issue. We need to accept that a wrong is a wrong. Stop sanitizing things. Instead of advising these boys to stop whatever things they're doing in the village, you are encouraging them. So these are the people who are encouraging these boys to do whatever things they're doing, with the aim that him and his group, the donators, because in his video he was saying people who came out to support Kintu were able to send the money, also to get access for the lawyer, actually did a very, very good thing. He was happy about it, So when you see somebody misbehaving, there are individuals actually behind him. Because this one who is calling himself that is a savior of the village, he has made it clear. He was appreciating individuals who were able to contribute for Kintu money, because Kintu had failed to raise that money. He had failed. He had failed. But even himself, he was laughing on the amount of money that was actually mentioned out, because he tried dodging it. Let me tell you, these individuals will always want to utilize any opportunity that comes to their desk. They will always want to utilize any opportunity that comes to their desk. So the so-called the supporters of this group, they are going to continuously milk their money until one day they will get tired. Because the way I see, one day they will arrest the fisherman again. And it's not going to take long. It is not actually going to take long. They will arrest him. Because the type of brains that he has is a brain that cannot help him. Because if you can come out of prison or police custody today, and the very day you are talking about issues and you are actually very, very eager, like you are the strongest, there is no person with sober mind who can come out from the police cell and start talking the way Kintu was talking. There's no sober person. Even when they told him that don't talk, he came out and just talk whatever things that he wanted to talk. That is not how a smart person conduct him or herself. No. Kintu is having a mental problem. I know a lot of people would not actually want to accept it, but according to the way he does things, it's not okay. I was able to see some individuals came in the comment section, trying to throw words, towards me. Sometimes I look at some of these individuals and I just laugh. That the travel commando does not recognize you. The travel commando does not do this. The travel commando will just. Then I'm like, but now do you even know what you're talking about? Do you even know what you're talking about? Do you know more things than me? That the so-called supporters of Kind. I did not tell Kintu to commit the crime that he committed. I did not. So if he's facing the hands of the law, let him face it, because he looked for it. So there is no need for you to come here and start shouting in my platform. This is my platform, and respect it. Don't come here and start, that you want to insult me. Let me tell you, you're looking for stress. And you see, for me, when you look for stress from me, I'll give it to you. Unless you are just new. When you look for stress, I'm trying by day to be very, very peaceful. I'm really, really trying to be very, very peaceful. And I love peace. But when you come here, in my comment section, you start abusing me, that, you thought what, be careful. Actually, I know how powerful this platform is. It is actually very, very powerful. If you don't know, I'm sending a warning to you that please don't look for problems. Because I can assure you, me only mentioning your name here, and I add some few words, I can assure you, you might not even sleep at night. You may not sleep at night because of, you'll be thinking of a lot of things. So please, you stay warned. I'm not like the teacher who you abuse him. Yesterday you saw how he was filming from his platform, how he was abusing people who goes and watches his platform. That is not a mature way of doing things. It's not a mature way of doing things. Because the man was very busy insulting people who goes to watch his platform, and they are crucifying him and talking badly about him. Why he's not in support of Kintu. And he was there rubbishing them, insulting and talking a lot of things. That is not me. But don't provoke me. If you want to come and watch this platform, watch it in peace and go in peace, because I have not said anything about you. Those ones who are coming in the comment section that you're abusing. Hey, the travel commando is bad. The travel commando is this. You are also bad. If I'm really so bad, why are you coming to watch my videos? Just in a humble way. Those ones who say that I'm so bad, I'm supporting the travel commando, I'm very bad. Why do you come here to watch my videos? Let me tell you, me by the smaller things don't scare me. They don't scare me. I went through a lot. I went through a lot. So there are certain things that actually don't When I see people typing whatever things they're typing, I just look at, I look at those messages. I'm like, but now this one, you know, instead of wasting your time typing those messages like to insult me and talking so badly about, why can't you take that time and actually pray to yourself? Because you might be even sending those messages to me, and actually, and you probably are not even feeling well. You probably have a headache, you are stressed. Why don't you take that time to actually pray for yourself? Because by the time you type certain messages like insulting me or the travel commando, it means you are missing something. You are missing something in your head. You are just so stressed, you are disturbed, but you want to try to release your stress on me or on this platform. Let me give you an advice. Sometimes when you feel like those words, you really feel you need to release them out by insulting people, you can just take a shower, because probably your minds are dirty and you need to wash some of those dirts away. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. you know I appreciate people coming to watch my videos, and I'm really, really very, very glad. Very, very glad. But now those individuals who are coming and they want to fight my people this is my platform. And this platform is for my community. We always interact in this platform as we of this community. So if you feel like you are not part of this community and you belongs in the community of Kintu, you go there. Go and take your time there. Go and, go look for money to bail him every time, because that is what you feel. I was actually very, very glad that one person yesterday came out and said he was actually one of the top financiers of Kintu. But when he or she tried to advising him for quite a long period of time and he was not changing, he decided to leave him. Those comments are there in the videos, I think video of yesterday, one of the videos of yesterday. That please, me, I gave up. I stopped financing his things. And you see, Kintu was saying he wanted to go and conduct accountability for the project that the Travel Commando is doing. If I'm to ask a question, did he give us any accountability, for the money that was spent when he was distributing greens to the villagers, eggs to the villagers? Did he provide an accountability? He was given $1,000 to clean the river. The part of the river that he cleaned, was a very, very little part of the river. But he was given $1,000 to clean, the river. What happened? He resorted to clean the river himself, and who again? Like two of them. Two of them. But the money was given to him to bring some boys so that he can pay them. What the fisherman did, he just decided to clean the river himself so that he can eat the money. And that's the person people are saying is a good person. They give you the money that please employ the youth in the village, so that instead of them going to drink and doing this kind of funny things, let them be very busy cleaning the river, so that at the end of the day, you pay them some money. Nobody was employed at the river to clean the river. Nobody. Nobody was employed. This is not a lie. These are facts. He still has his old videos. They are there of the river. Nobody was there. You know? And that's the person people are claiming is a good person, is a person who can be trusted. You know? The travel commando has been tested. And actually people know that he does the right thing. And it's the reason why people believe in whatever things he's doing. You know? For me to come out and start supporting the travel commando, it is because I've seen a lot of things that he was able to do that a lot of individuals outside there were not able to do. You know? You tell me, how many YouTubers outside there have actually come out to do what the travel commando is doing? How many YouTubers? You know? They are almost not there. And yet we have very, very big YouTubers that are even bigger than the travel commando in terms of the numbers of subscribers. But they are actually doing nothing. What they do is only to enrich themselves, you know, and making people to praise them. But the community is not benefiting. You know? But this is a travel commando who have now come back to the village and is helping the vulnerable in this community. And people still don't want to see that. Instead of people, you know, coming out to support him, they are actually fighting him. They want to see that he does not, you know, go ahead with whatever things he's doing. I can assure you, if the travel commando had intention of joining politics, he was going to pass. But it was going to be very, very difficult for his life. Because even the fight that you are seeing, don't be surprised that actually there is a politician who is behind it. Don't be surprised. They think probably that by time when the travel commando retires from traveling, he may think of joining politics. So they want to start it earlier to actually destroy this man. But he was able to make it clear that he is not interested in politics. You know? And it's actually very, very good that he came out and said that openly. If he had said that he at one point want to join politics, let me tell you, even the road that he is seeing that he has worked on going to his home, that road was not going to be worked upon. Even the helping of this community right now, what he's doing, I can assure you, they were going to block those projects. They were not going to allow him to do any project that makes his name shine in the village. You know? They were not going to allow that. Because the politician here in Africa, they only mind about what goes to their pockets and in their stomach. But helping the people, you have seen with the fake teacher. What has the fake teacher actually done that has changed the narrative in the village, apart from him even trying to destroy what other people have really done? So there is nothing that this so-called the fake teacher is doing in the community to support the community members. There is nothing he's doing. But each and every day will ensure that he comes out to try to tarnish the name of the travel community and the entire family. And that is where I have a problem, you know, with it. He does not think beyond himself. He only think within his family. That's what he minds of. And meanwhile, the travel commando is having a broader kind of thinking to support the community. You know? But the very, very people who are leaders, who are supposed to come up and join hands with him, are the very, very individuals who are trying to destroy him. You know? That's not how we are going to we cannot develop with that type of mindset. We cannot. We cannot. Whether you like it or not, we cannot develop with that type of mindset. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Now, the so-called negative reactors, I'm very sure most of their platforms right now is going to change the type of content they're going to be releasing outside. Because they have been in position to see what has happened to Gaiety Podcast. You know, they have now been pushed, and I can assure you they are quaking a lot. Most of them, they are quaking. They are actually feeling it. The so-called Bugoma woman, I can assure you that one is quaking like never before. Because anytime anything can happen. You know? And you see, the problem with this kind of things, you just realize that your platform is gone. So please, the so-called negative reactors, you start doing the right thing. Don't follow the footsteps of Gaiti. Now you see how he's really suffering. Probably the money that he has worked for all last month, he's not going to be in position to receive. After him struggling, probably he had a lot of plans for that money. But now the money is not going to come. You know? Because of the things that he was able to do. You know? The chaos that he was able to do. You know? So please, you stay warm. You start doing right things. Because you find some individuals, you are paying school fees for this, medication, you are eating with it, everything. Your money from the YouTube. Then you are playing with it. You know? It is early. But when things becomes ugly, then you start crying. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Actually, today's video is going to end here. I would actually want to thank all of you for turning up to watch my videos, and I really do appreciate. I really want to send a very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you watching me from the Caribbean, not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much, and thank you. May God bless you and bless all of you abundantly. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow, and may God bless you, meet you, and see you in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. See you again.